Today we're going to solve rational equations. If we had 3/5 plus 1/2 equals x over 10, we would multiply both sides by 10 in order to get rid of our denominators, so then we'd have 6 plus 5 equals x. Easy. So, in this case, we're going to multiply by our common denominator. Our common denominator is x times x minus 5. So when we multiply 1 times x minus 5, and then we're going to subtract our 8 over x minus 5 times x minus 5, and that equals our 3 over x times x minus 5. So now we can cancel out anything that we are able to cancel out. So we have x squared minus 5x equals 8x. Oh, sorry, minus 8x equals 3x minus 15. We can do x squared, we're going to subtract our 3x minus 8x. Oh, sorry, if you do negative 5x minus 8x is negative 13x minus our 3x is negative 16x. We're going to add our 15. This factors into x minus 15, x plus 1. And so our solutions are 15, oh sorry, x minus 1. Making all sorts of mistakes. X minus 1. So it's 15 and 1. Note the directions tell us to check our solutions. So we have to check to make sure we don't have any extraneous solutions. We would have extraneous solutions if our x values gave us zeros in our denominator. So if we plug in 15 and 1 for x, neither of those will give us a 0 in our denominator. So we're okay, so these are both solutions. Alright, so this one, our common denominator is 2x and x plus 1. So we're going to multiply everything by 2x and x plus 1. So we have 3x over x plus 1 times 2x times x plus 1 minus 5 over 2x times 2x times x plus 1 equals 3 over 2x times 2x plus x plus 1. We're going to cancel out things that can cancel out. So we're left with 6x squared minus 5x minus 5, make sure you distribute your negative, equals 3x plus 3. 6x squared, we're going to subtract our 3x, so minus 8x, and subtract our 3 minus 8 equals 0. Notice that there's a common factor of 2, so we're going to pull out a 2. I'm just going to write it as dividing everything by 2. So we have 3x squared minus 4x minus 4 equals 0. Now from here we're going to red Mustang, so we get x squared minus 4x. We do negative 4 times our 3, so minus 12 equals 0. This factors into x minus 6, x plus 2. Now remember we have to divide by our 3. So we have x minus 2 and x plus 2/3. So our solutions are 2 and negative 2/3. Once again, we have to go back to our original equation and make sure if we plug these in, we don't have any zeros. You can see if you plug 2 in, we have 2 plus 1 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4, neither of those are 0, and negative 2/3 will not give us 0 either. So these are both solutions. Now for this one, the first thing that you should do is rewrite x squared as x minus 3, x plus 3. Because then we'll notice our common denominator is simply x minus 3, x plus 3. So we're going to multiply everything by x minus 3, x plus 3. Alright. This first one, so we have 6 over x minus 3 times x minus 3, x plus 3 cancel out, equals 8x squared, x minus 3 times x plus 3 over x minus 3, x plus 3. These all cancel out. And then minus 4x over x plus 3 times x plus 3, x minus 3. It cancels out. So we're left with 6x plus 18 equals 8x squared minus 4x squared plus 12. Once again, make sure you distribute your negative. So we'll get everything on one side. We get 4x squared minus 6x minus 6. Pull out a 2. So we get 2x squared minus 3x my apologies. This was a 12x. Let's back up a little bit here. Okay. So then we have minus 6x minus 18. All right, now we pull out a 2. So 0 equals 2x squared minus 3x minus 9. We can red Mustang this. Do it in red. So we have x squared minus 3x minus 18. Factor that into x plus 6, x minus 3. We have to divide everything by 2. So x plus 3 times x minus 3 halves. So our solutions are x equals 3 halves and negative 3. Now once again, we got to check for extraneous solutions. We don't have any problems with 3 halves, but we notice if we plug in negative 3 plus 3 is 0. So that's an extraneous solution. So our answer is simply x equals 3 halves. All right, with this one, we can't forget about our 7 right here. We know that our common denominator is x minus 2. So we're going to multiply everything by x minus 2. So we get 5x over x minus 2 times x minus 2 equals 7 times x minus 2 plus 10 over x minus 2 times x minus 2. Cancel out. We get 5x equals 7x minus 14 plus 10. Subtract, we get negative 2x equals negative 4. Divide by negative 2. X equals 2. Now we notice if we plug this back into our original, 2 minus 2 is 0, so we have no solutions. All right, you can clean a park in 2 hours. Working together, you and your friend can clean a park in just 1.2 hours. T is going to be the time in hours your friend would take to clean a park alone. So T is the amount of time your friend takes to clean a park by himself. So then they tell you that work done is equal to the work rate times the time that you do it. So you can clean one park in 2 hours. Your friend can clean one park in T hours, right? We don't know what T is, but we know that. Okay, now we have to calculate the work done. So to get work done, we do work rate times time. So if we do 1 over 2 times 1.2, we get 0.6 parks. And when we do 1 over t times 1.2, we get 1.2 over t parks. So if we add up these, we get the total amount of parks done. We want to do one of them, so we can set 0.6 t, or sorry, 0.6, sorry, we're going to do the sum, so 0.6 plus 1.2 over t equals 1. Now this should look kind of like the equations we've been solving today. We notice our common denominator is t, so we're going to multiply both sides by t. So we get 0.6 t plus 1.2, our t's will cancel out, equals t. Subtract 0.6 t, we get 1.2 equals 0.4 t, divide by 0.4, t equals 3. Now we'll notice, remember, t is the number of hours your friend takes to clean one park. Um, so he's clearly working a little bit slower than you are.